My name is Erin Smith. I'm the director of the Fergus Falls Public Library. Presentation on the library project expansion and remodel. During the presentation, I will share information on the project, including the design and cost estimates. I will also provide information on the sales tax vote set for November 8th, 2016 during the general election and the fundraising efforts for the project. Additional information can be found on the library's website at ffpubliclibrary.org, and informational handouts on the project are also available at the library and at City Hall. You can also contact me anytime at the library at 218-739-9387 or at my email address, which is esmith@fergusfalls.lib.mn.us. What is the mission and role of the public library? The mission of the Fergus Falls Public Library is to connect people, information, and ideas to promote lifelong learning, literacy development, and community involvement to assure the best quality of life. The library's role in the community is to provide learning for all citizens. How are we doing in meeting that mission and fulfilling the library's role in the community? The current library was built in 1986, and it was built smaller than recommended at that time. Since then, changes in library service and use, handicapped accessibility standards, and technology advances have resulted in a library building that is not meeting community needs, as identified in a community survey, focus groups, and everyday use of the library. The library is well used, and the addition of the internet and technology has changed the way the library is used and the services the library provides. New services include providing access to and instruction on advanced technology like 3D printing and helping patrons learn how to use computers and other devices to apply for jobs, access government documents, and connect with friends and family. Currently, the library must limit computer use to 1 hour per day per patron in order to meet daily demand for service. Traditional services like checking out books, in 2011, approximately 7,000 participated in library classes and events, like preschool story time, reading tutoring, and technology classes. In 2015, nearly 14,700 participated, a more than 100% increase in participation in library classes and events in less than 5 years. The proposal for the expanded and remodeled library is an expansion and remodel on the current site. Other options were considered, including building new. Building new was found to be a more expensive option. The design committee recommended the City Council approve proceeding with remodel and expansion after considering factors like accessibility, infrastructure and development costs, location, and potential for expansion. The proposed design includes an expanded meeting room and technology space, larger children's area with enclosed play and learning space, a defined teen space, handicapped accessible restrooms, aisles, and shelving, comfortable seating, and increased natural light, and sustainable and efficient geothermal heating, cooling, lighting, and stormwater management systems. In determining how much square footage was necessary, the consultants and design committee looked at a variety of factors: handicapped accessibility standards, current space needs, projection of future needs, and benchmarking with communities of similar size and library operation in Minnesota and neighboring states. Now I'd like to share more about the proposed design. This slide shows images from the current library next to architectural images of spaces in the expanded and remodeled library plan. Actual colors and furnishings in the architectural designs are just placeholders. Furnishings and colors haven't been chosen yet at this stage. The proposed expanded and remodeled library would have double the number of computers as the current library, which would eliminate the need to limit computer use to 1 hour daily per person. It would also include a mixed-use instruction media lab makerspace, which could also be used as a conference room. This space would include computers and devices like iPads, as well as advanced technology like 3D printers and other tools. The library's current 3D printer sits on top of the taxidermied bird display due to lack of space. The expanded library would also include additional study rooms, as well as study and meeting rooms that can seat more than 2 people. The current library has 2 two-person study rooms, which are used multiple times a day and cannot meet demand. The expanded library would also include increased natural light from large windows and skylights, as well as additional comfortable seating for all ages. Increasing the amount of natural light in a building also reduces the need for artificial lighting, reducing electricity costs. The children's area in the current library includes the children's book collection and a popular small interactive play and learning space. The expanded and remodeled library would include a separate enclosed play and learning space. The separation between the play and learning space and the quieter, less active parts of the library will encourage children to engage in active play and learning at the library, while also helping to reduce noise for those visiting the library to study, read, and work. The 600 square foot play and learning space will include softscape climbing equipment, interactive games and toys, and imaginative play pieces. The total cost estimate of the project is $9.8 million. The estimate includes the cost for construction, site development, furniture, finishes, and equipment. The cost of the project would be covered by 2 methods. A fundraising committee with the Fergus Falls Public Library Foundation is currently collecting private pledges with the goal of reducing the tax impact of the project. Currently, the fundraising committee has raised $1.9 million in gifts and pledges, and they have a goal of raising $3 million to go towards the project. A half-cent local option sales tax will be the second funding mechanism for the project. A vote on the half-cent sales tax will be held during the general election on November 8, 2016. Only city residents are able to vote on the ballot measure. A half-cent sales tax is collected on each dollar spent. For example, on a $100 purchase, a half-cent sales tax would equal 50 cents. Half-cent sales tax is not applied to food or clothing purchases and is paid by everyone who shops in Fergus Falls, regardless of where they live. The ballot language for the project will read, "Shall the City of Fergus Falls, Minnesota be authorized to impose a sales and use tax of 0.5% to finance the expansion and betterment of the Fergus Falls Public Library located at 205 East Hamden Avenue in the city." Sales tax votes can only be held during general elections, which are held every 2 years. If the vote doesn't pass, there is not currently an alternate plan or identified funding source for improving the library. Fundraising pledges for the project are contingent on voter approval of the sales tax. Thank you for watching this presentation. Please contact me, Erin Smith, at the Fergus Falls Public Library with any questions, or visit the project page at the library website, ffpubliclibrary.org. for additional information on the project and answers to frequently asked questions.